If you are thinking about starting freelancing in 2024, you're trying to earn an extra income on the side. Let's say you have a full-time job and you're looking for something that maybe you don't want to do DoorDash and you want to be able to earn income from home and be able to work on a computer and learn skills that you can apply in a business that you start someday, or that you can get a great job. There's plenty of great marketing positions and different freelancing positions that you can learn on the side that then become a full-time position for you in a career. If that is you and that's what you're trying to learn, then you definitely want to watch this video, because I'm going to be going over from experience and from my current pulse on the market, from 7 years of experience doing freelancing, as well as my current experience, which is a full-time B2B remote agency position that I work at that I like a lot, has all the benefits of freelancing with additional developmental opportunities and just benefits that you don't get with freelancing, like paid time off and 401k and a lot of positive things that you can get. All those things with freelancing, and freelancing is great, but freelancing can also lead to quite the nice career for you. No matter what your situation is, if that's something that sounds interesting to you and you want to learn from someone who's not just researching on Google what the best freelance skills to learn in 2024 are, and they're actually speaking from experience, then you're definitely going to watch the video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. And I'll start. Why am I making this video? I was looking through channel analytics, and in the research tab, when you're evaluating things, like watching your graphs improve and your channel grow, you can click this tab up here called research, and you can find what like the top searches are, and I don't know if I saw this when the channel first started or if it's just a new development, but I really like it. I really appreciate it. And it sounds like they're coming with like alternate languages, like a decent amount of countries from around the world watch this channel, and you can make content customized to those languages, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty interesting. But for now, we're going to talk about English. And the idea from this game, I'm seeing this best freelance skills learned 2024. And normally I make custom videos, but I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and just give people what they're looking for. And if that's you, we're going to start talking about it. Off the top of my head, I would say there's a lot of different ways to approach this, but I am just going to tell you what I've seen and experienced others succeed at. And one of them is freelance writing, which a lot of you all already have experience doing. If you, like, let's say you're a university student, or if you graduated university, you went to high school, and you were decent at writing and decent writing essays, freelance writing, great. And honestly, even now, if you can get a nice system going, actually, I'm not going to recommend it. Even if you have AI doing the writing for you, still don't recommend, especially when you're starting out and you're just working by yourself, not doing freelance writing. Be good at it, because you need to know if the work AI is producing or the assistant you hire, if their work that they're producing is good enough. Otherwise, you're going to have big time churn issues with clients, and you develop a bad reputation. So freelance writing, though, if you are good at writing and you recognize what decent writing is, and you're willing to get better over time, that's a great freelance skill. And you can sell this as social media posting, blog content writing, and you can pair this up with a lot of different types of writing, like long form advertising writing, which is like ad copywriting, writing email newsletters for businesses. You can, and then any of this that I'm talking about, you can learn for free online. And I would recommend, though, being part of like a community or a coaching group, so that it's more engaging and interactive, and you're more likely to learn and stick with it that way. But yeah, freelance writing, that's an excellent one, and you can research that one in more depth. AI services, I want to say, but I have an issue with this, and I don't know. It's more like AI is more like a tool that you use for services. Like, in my opinion, it's like calculators. We'll see how it ends up turning out, but in general, for freelancing, you can learn. There's specific things that you could do for. Actually, I'll give you one. I highly recommend using AI tools for whatever freelance service you're doing, but what I actually recommend is learn how to build GPT builders. And this is just hypothetical. This is a very new industry. Freelance writing and the other skills I list are going to be much more like proven, and less of having to be developed. But if you can nail this, there's probably less competition for it, and it's a new thing. It's really cool. I would like to build GPTs. I think it's a pretty cool skill. So building GPTs, if you get good at it and you can make good ones that work, and then you can like record a video of your GPT that you've built that does this X thing for a business, and obviously pick a niche, and that could be its own video itself. But building GPTs for businesses, if they can be useful, whether that's a chat assistant that knows all the different things about the company, whether that's like a customer troubleshooting helper, whether it's an employee, helps the employees pick the right thing to do. There's a lot of different creative ideas you can come up with GPT building. You can create it, share it with the business can use it. If they're happy with it, you're getting paid, and you can sell that as a repeatable service and hire assistants to repeat the process and help you with it. But you'd want them to be good, and I would tell you that you're going to want to spend a decent amount of time and focus getting good at something like that, or find somebody who's already good at it and sell for them. But if you're doing that, you're probably not focusing necessarily on freelancing. So what else are we talking about for freelancing? Email management / marketing / newsletters / e-commerce automations, everything email. So I think that the skills, if I was going to focus on one like core marketing skill to just focus on for freelancing, and it's what I actually do on my weekends and a little bit of time in the evenings, is email marketing management for a couple of clients, and through contract agency and a lot of like the custom projects that come in, deal with email. And email is so much more deep than I thought, though. What's cool about email is you can sell simple things for email marketing tasks, like just building somebody's email newsletter, or just managing someone's list. Actually, a lot of times people want as many things as you can package, but building the emails, to be honest, as long as they're not too complex, though they can get very complex, just being honest with you, and especially in recent years with updates and protocols, I still say email marketing is one of the easier things to get a grasp on and be able to sell in a reliable way to someone and deliver on reliably to a client. For example, that's one of the first things I did when I started managing the email offers and weekly email newsletter for a restaurant. And I just started I think it was a free MailChimp account with them initially, and I just threw myself at it. And initially the emails weren't perfect, but they still were able to work with the offers that we're putting out. Like buy one, get one chicken Alfredos. People love that, and it didn't need to be perfect to work. And it was able to still bring value and recurring client retainer. And I was able to do that. Whereas paid media, paid advertising was much more difficult to learn and get down reliably, and cost more if you make errors for clients up front. So, but paid media, still a good skill if you can get in somewhere. And this is another topic, but if you can somehow, if you can get a job at an agency or a whatever freelance skill you're wanting to pick, whether it's bookkeeping, financing, HR, appointment setting, sales for different companies, if you can get a job and learn whatever you're trying to sell as a freelancing skill first, way better. You'll be so much better at it. And that's what I would recommend. If you could learn paid media at an agency, or for somebody who's already doing a really good job at it, get into a community, that's a great option to learn that, which I recommend. School.com, go find a paid media group there. I think AdSense, Admin is a good one, but let's keep going. So we had paid media. What else is a good freelancing skill? I would say HR/bookkeeping. And this one, you're probably going to the people that are going to win this are people that generally probably graduated college, went to a decent job, and got hired on a department, learned this, and then they were very competent at it, and they have good character traits that allowed them to be able to work and be disciplined and execute honestly for their clients. So in my opinion, these are people that will pretty much always have experience in the corporate world transitioning to this, though I'm sure you can learn this on the side and sell it, maybe even 100% you could do that and maybe you do it for free or free for a certain amount of time for certain clients so they can experience your skill and reliability, and then you could scale it up from there, which as you could do for any of these skills. Let's keep going. Best freelance skills to learn in 2024. I would say social media posting. Though, if you research this one, I think it's the most popular one that, like a lot of the YouTuber agency coaches will tell you, and I understand why, and they're probably right for a certain amount of people. But you don't want it to be generic and suck. People, what I'm experiencing doing content management for clients at the agency I work for, and just making content for this channel, and for the agency that I operated with my partner in the past, when you make social media posts that suck, people don't like it. They don't resonate with it. It's people more than ever are able to realize when they're looking at something that somebody didn't try on, that is just AI generated, and it doesn't resonate as much with them. So if you can learn a process, practice a way to make high quality social media posts, especially if they can be tuned in the voice of your client. Like maybe you take podcasts that they do recurrently, like they have long form media where they have writings they made in the past, and you chop that up into little blurbs that you can post on Twitter or that you can post on Facebook along with an image to make it as real as possible and authentic as possible. Then that's what's going to stand out. And on top of that, having offers that you promote in the social media post here and there, free guides, free value they're giving. There's a lot of principles to that, but that's an excellent one, as well as one that people inherently know a lot of times because they've been social media has been around for about the last 20 years, and a lot of people are aware of how to use it and how to write social media posts. They've been doing it for a long time, so they get that, and you can do it too, and you can practice it. And how to price it and all that's another topic, but it is an excellent freelance skill to focus on and that you could definitely do. I'm going to give you guys one more because I'm pretty tired and wanting to hit the hay, and then I'll show you guys one little bonus thing that I learned today from the general manager at the agency I work at, and it was a very useful ChatGPT plugin, so we'll jump to that right afterwards. But let's come up with one more idea for freelancing in 2024, best skills to learn for freelancing in 2024. And if I were you, I'm wanting to earn a part-time income. Maybe I only work like 20 hours right now. I'm trying to find a business, help make it succeed, so I don't have to get a job locally. And I'm just thinking, man, I would love to know a skill that I could work remotely and it's in demand, and I could go find work on Upwork. I'm going to tell you, to be honest, they're all reasonably hard, and you got your work cut out for you. You got to pick something. You got to get good at it. Get good at a stack of things, honestly. But if I was going to focus in on something and it's not any of the options above, I would pick direct outreach. I'll give you two things. One's for the technical, like where's the real need in the market, and there's a need for this one as well, but it's much more simple to understand. Just takes a lot of effort to implement. So I'm going to give you two. One is marketing, development, and automations. There are a ton of businesses that just do not have sophisticated email automations and workflows set up that if you just set them up and hooked them up to, if they already have an e-commerce store, just made them more effective. There's businesses that you can set up like appointment scheduling for them. You can set up lead generation forms in their website. You can set up marketing communication automations like Facebook Messenger that sends people a message, prompts people when they take an engagement on your website page or with an advertisement, as well as just there's so many updates to protocols for websites and like email sending deliverability And if you can just pick some of these, like Klaviyo has a major one right now where it's the email, having to create a branded subdomain for your bulk email sending. That could be something that people are searching for and their agency they already work with doesn't have expertise, and then you can reach out and be like, hey, I noticed that there's like tools that'll flag this, and find businesses that don't have this already completed, that have low scores in these areas, and it basically flag them as a potential low sending reputation in these tools. Then you show them, send an image of that and say, hey, I know the protocol to fix this. I can help you fix this. Would you be interested in hopping on a call and talk about it? And then you sell them on a custom consulting fee for that. And you could pick a couple of those. You could pick one that's really in demand and sell that. And just in general, the need for marketing development automations and expertise in this area, amazingly high demand. It's just going to grow as things get more and more sophisticated. The other one that's more easy that you can get started with, which was one of my first freelancing skills when I was working for Broadcasters Academy, is appointment setting through direct outreach. I have one video on this channel about how to do lead generation, how to get clients through LinkedIn outreach, and it was just me, improvising like I am now. I'll do a more thorough video soon. And then in the next couple months, hopefully in the next couple weeks, especially now that I'm talking about it. But there's tools, and even just do it manually like I learned initially, and just using my own account and reaching out to people in a genuine, authentic way. Obviously, you need to set your profile up properly, be posting consistently if you can. That helps, and have the right offer, the right message. All that affects things a lot, but it's something that you can, with no money at all, you 100% can be reaching out either for your own service that you already know how to implement yourself, or selling for businesses. There's tons and tons of businesses that would let you sell for them. And if you're in a situation that you don't necessarily need cash right away, and you can take the leap or the risk of not getting paid upfront, especially while you're learning, and just say for free, you'll do appointment setting for salespeople and for businesses, then you can 100% sell. Like, people will just say yes. Like, if you came to me today and you said, I'll sell my freelancer school YouTube channel, like, people are like, maybe that's not the best example, but right now I don't really need somebody to do appointment setting for me. I'm comfortable with my income and what I'm building. Want to grow my YouTube channel and build a community for freelancer school. But if I was doing appointment setting, then there's tons of companies, tons of businesses, especially like when I was in full freelancer and marketing agency mode. I totally would like somebody for free to help me set appointments and reach out to people, because I know it works. I just know it takes work. And if that's you, and you maybe don't know all the technical knowledge to do an advanced freelancing skill, this can be an excellent one that you can learn today. For people like Alex Hermosi, go look at one of his free lead generation courses on his website. Go to school.com and look for communities on direct outreach and direct sales, and just watch YouTube videos. There's tons of YouTube videos. Find a process, stick with it, and it would work. But let me know what you guys think the best freelance skills to learn in 2024 are in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. I'd love you guys to diss me and basically break down all the things I missed out on and that I can talk about in a future video. But that's it for today, and have a wonderful night.